Hey everyone, welcome back to another Insight2Action quick start where we take a look at some of the insights from my new book that I wrote with my good friend Dr. Pete Stebbins. Today we're looking at Insight 2, Line of Sight. When you can see it, you can believe it. One of the tricky realities of school leadership is that when things go wrong, whether it's your fault or not, you are 100% responsible. And some school leaders handle this reality more effectively than others. Ordinary leaders communicate what they want and hope that staff will be able to deliver what they've asked for. And in school leadership, we know that hope is a hopeless strategy because without monitoring and feedback, those staff that are struggling tend to fall through the cracks. On the flip side, without feedback to let them know they've done enough, high-performing staff tend to run themselves into the ground by overworking. Extraordinary leaders are very different. They obsess about establishing a clear line of sight because they know when you can see it, you can believe it. Extraordinary leaders communicate exactly what they want and use tracking systems to see progress. And this allows everyone to manage their energy, effort, and support resources effectively. Now, let's be honest, as a school leader, are you more comfortable running your school like this or like that? Strengthening your line of sight as a school leader is easy, and it all starts with your Insight2Action team session cards. On the front face of the card, there are a lot of worthy questions for school leadership teams to consider, but I'm a really big fan of the third one, visual activity trackers. This question invites school leaders to consider how they track activity to see progress against their goals. And it's a great one to wrestle with because once it's resolved, it allows staff to self-manage against the school's goals and targets. All right, let's get into the actions. Scan the QR code on the front of the card to head over to the website. Here you'll find everything you need to get started. One of the most effective ways that we've found to boost line of sight across the school is to clear up the school leadership team's team chart by linking roles with the strategic plan. Part 1 of the activity involves mapping out the groups, strategy areas, and teams that each member of the leadership team is responsible for. And part 2 involves an all-in discussion around gaps and overlaps. In my experience, you can really fast track and increase the value of this activity by using Team Booster number 1. And when you finish, make sure to check out some of the more advanced tools in the toolkit, like school leadership team dashboards. So that's a look at Insight number 2, Line of Sight. Remember, when you can see it, you can believe it. Until next time, bye for now.